Hello everyone and welcome back. My name is Mr. Cobalt and today I'm going to be talking about solubility. And I'm going to be talking about this in relation to the different kinds of solute-solvent interactions that are going on in a solution. So in this case, if I have my solute, so here's my solute and I throw it into some solvent. So there are three types of interactions that are going on that we need to be aware of or cognizant of while we're thinking about solubility. So the one interaction is the interaction between the solvent-solvent molecules. So that are kind of keeping these together. So that's one interaction we need to be aware of. And then there's also the interaction between the solute-solute particles. So there's attractive forces that are holding these together, right? And also, then there's the attractive forces between the solvent and the solute. Okay, so those are the three types of interactions that we're talking about. Those between the solvent particles, those between the solute particles, and those between the solvent and solute particles. And so what's going to determine something as dissolving or is going to be soluble in a particular solvent is those relative strengths of those attractive forces. So in this case, if the interactions between the solute particles are stronger and the interactions between the solvent particles, if these are stronger than the interactions between the solvent and the solute, right, then this will not dissolve. They'd rather be stuck together because the interactions are stronger. Then these interactions and the interactions between the solvent are stronger than that between solvent and solute. However, if the interactions or the attractive forces between the solvent and the solute are stronger relative to both the interactions between the solute and the interactions between the solvent, then this salt or this solute is going to end up dissolving. So these will be pulled apart and then surrounded by the solvent particles. So I have an example here where if I throw sodium chloride into water. So water is my solvent. And so here I have the interactions. So these are interactions between the solute and the solvent, right? So my solvent is water. So we're looking at the strength of the interactions between the solvent and the solute and the interaction between the solvent or between the solute particles. So the positive and negative charges want to be close together. So that's pretty strong. But you'll notice that water also has charges on it. So it has a negative charge on the oxygen, it has positive charges on the hydrogens. So there are charged, so this is why water is polar and there's charge in the molecule. So this water molecule can be attracted to this sodium ion, and same thing for this. Now, if the interactions between the solvent, water and the solute sodium and chloride ion and the water, then what's going to happen is that this interaction will be overcome by the interaction between the water and the solute, or the salt in this case. So sodium ions and the chloride ions. And then what will end up happening is that these will be pulled apart and then water will surround the charged particles. So notice that this is a positive ion and the negative side of the water molecule is facing towards the positive ion, and the positive part of your water molecules are facing away. So like charges face away, so you would expect the opposite charges to attract, You see the same thing here. So water would pull this chloride ion away, and then the water molecules will surround it. And you'll see the negative side of the water molecules are facing towards the negative ion. And so this is how dissolving occurs. So if something is soluble, then it'll be pulled apart by the solute-solvent interactions. I hope this is helpful and it clarifies solubility and the interactions between solute and solvent and solute and solute. If you like this video, go ahead and like it. Share the video with your friends. Please subscribe to the channel and make a comment in the comment section. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you can get notified by any other new videos I put out. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time.